Hello and welcome to the Eastern Idaho weather planning briefing for Christmas Day 2020. This is what you'll see in this presentation. For Christmas Day, we're looking at it being cold but calm and clear skies across the state. Christmas night low pressure will be moving in. That's tonight. Latest expectations are a little bit higher now. We are expecting a half to 3 inches in the Snake River Plain. 1 to 7 inches in the mountains. Highlands a little bit less than that, maybe only 1 to 6, but with the high point being Galena Summit at around 7 inches of snow there. And that is, so that's all basically below 8,500 feet, and that is through Sunday morning, 11 a.m. There is some light snow for the southern highlands along the Utah border on Monday and Monday night. And the next significant storm, this one will definitely be wetter. Whether or not it'll be partially rain or snow, we'll know later on this week. And that should arrive Thursday morning and continue into Thursday night. All right, current satellite view. The approaching low is somewhere in here. That will spill and sweep through tonight, and basically peak during the morning hours on Saturday, and then it will exit Sunday morning. By Sunday morning, it should be limited to just the eastern and southern foothills as far as its precipitation effects. So this is the overview. So we are actually showing some yellow symbols here, which means there is a minimal impact, but there will be some sort of impact. Again, a half to 3 inches in the Snake River Plain. For the highlands in the south, southeast, and east, we are looking again at 1 to 6 inches up there. Lost River and Lemhi County, not a whole lot of snow, especially at the lower elevations. That should stay at 1 to 3, and tonight is when the snow should start in the Wood River area, Sawtooth, Lemhi County, and again it should peak there, and we'll show you that here in a little bit. Again, 1 to 7 inches in those areas, and you can see by Sunday it should be just chance snow along the highlands and slight chance elsewhere. And then Monday, low pressure approaches from the south, bringing a chance of snow to the south hills, Oakley, Rockland, Malta, and Lavasota, Montpelier, and Preston. And a slight chance for the eastern highlands as far north, probably not as far north as Island Park or Driggs, but at least, and Victor, but to areas, in the basins, including the reservoir area there, and then the slight chance of snow on Tuesday is just really a northwest flow sets up for Tuesday night, and it does in the upslope portions of the under northwest flow, so that would be the southeast and eastern highlands. There's a slight chance of some snow there. All right, so this is how the snow will progress. This is during the evening hours. You can see it just starts in places like Stanley and the Vienna Mine Summit. And then tonight, this is after 11 p.m. You can see it really starts to increase. Stanley 1 to 2, and you can see it's just starting to get to around 2 to 3 inches in Galena Summit. And then another 2 to 3 at Galena Summit, and now 1 to 2 down in Stanley. And you can see it's definitely spread into, by 5 a.m. it should be spreading into the Snake River Plain. It's still less than an inch, and then it sort of peaking up here 1 to 2 inches in our northeastern and eastern highlands. And then by Saturday afternoon, it's a lot of it changing to a light rain, especially when it comes down to the Twin Falls and Burley area. A lot of just dust and snow in Idaho Falls, Blackfoot, even Pocatello may be getting a little bit of rain there. Saturday evening, you can see it's all but shut down here in the central Idaho mountains, but it still continues to go fairly well in some portions of the eastern and southern highlands. And then Saturday overnight, as it cools down again, the precipitation is a little bit lighter, fluffier, and so greater accumulations. See, going into Teton Pass there, 2 to 3. And then Sunday morning, between 5 a.m. and 11 a.m., you can see how much it's tailed off. So looking midnight to midnight, again, it's basically 6 to 7 inches across U.S. or Idaho Route 75. Also going into the across the passes into Wyoming, fairly significant snow, and then going into especially north of Island Park, Reynolds Pass, and the other passes up in there. Pretty significant snow, but if you're taking 15, Interstate 15, there isn't a whole lot of snow in that corridor, around an inch or less for those locations. And on Sunday, the 24 hours, midnight to midnight, you can see still some light snow going on here to finish off in the between Haley and Stanley, for road-wise anyway, and still some across the Arco area and craters of the moon, and still some light snow returning for Pocatello, all the populated areas 1 to 2 in the Idaho Falls area, and some pretty good snow still falling, especially in the eastern highlands. So the high temperatures today, you can see above freezing from Pocatello southward and eastward at the lower elevations. Tonight with the cloud cover, fairly mild temperatures, nothing in the single digits except for the Arco Desert. Still mild temperatures here on Saturday, so once again more rain, especially Blackfoot and southward and westward, and again mild temperatures, although cooling off a little bit, especially in the central Idaho mountains and areas north of Rexburg. And Sunday, you're probably seeing a more significant cool down, struggling to get above freezing, but still getting at least slightly above, again, Blackfoot, basically southward and westward. Low temperatures here on Monday morning as skies begin to clear out, a lot more below zero. Here are the winds for here today. Excuse me, not today. Today we're looking at just light winds out of the east and north. Here on Saturday they do switch, become a little bit more moderate out of the south and west. That continues Saturday night. Monday night we're back to northerly winds and a little bit breezy with the cool temperatures. So now through Monday, it looks to be wet starting tonight, but peaking definitely late tonight into Saturday morning. Saturday afternoon it begins to mix with some rain. Has sort of a secondary peak here Sunday evening as temperatures cool down, and then everything tapering off Sunday morning. And then watch out for Thursday. That's probably the wettest storm of the week, actually, from what it looks like. That's all I have. If you have any further questions, always feel free to call us at this telephone number, or look at the weather yourself at weather.gov/Pocatello. Thanks for watching.